neither here nor there. Yeah, so when we last left off, y'all had your first run-in with the abyss. Something had been siphoning the color and the sound in your area as you were making your way to the forever as you were making your way to the forever forest. And this was after y'all may or may not have upset the proprietor of the Anxious Kiwi.
No, we definitely did.
Left his orchards little
My cabbages.
little worse for wear. May or may also not have traumatized a certain Diane with the mouse. But yes, that's where we last left y'all off.
I think we were all wondering, are we the bad guys? Liliana will make her way over to Rocky, who is hanging out under the tree, I think, if I recall.
With Jennifer the Mastiff and Philip the Goat.
You all right, Rocky?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Anyone want to take a guess what those were?
Bad.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were the us before us.
Yeah, I get the feeling that might be the case too. So why were they sucking the color out of the world?
Well, if they fell to the nightmare things, I guess they become nightmares too.
So that's what awaits us if we lose, huh?
Yeah, which makes it seem like the Dream Lady lied to us because all she said was that we just would go into a coma and not wake up in the real world. She didn't mention anything about turning into the nightmares.
I mean, you're not gonna know, so
I don't know.
We hope.
Seemed like they knew.
Yeah, they seem pretty well aware of it to me. They
knew that they failed. They said that it wasn't fair.
All right. Well, I think important safety tip: don't die.
I'll work on it.
All right. Well, shall we continue on our way?
Roll a perception check for me.
Who?
Ooh,
yes.
All of you.
Not good. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Rocky's got you. That is a 22.
Okay.
Because me and Alexandra actually got beat up.
Okay,
that shouldn't have been with that shouldn't have been with advantage, by the way. So I just closed my eyes.
16 for me.
Okay, so Oscar and Alexandra, kind of, they're still kind of trying to get their wits about them, but Liliana and Rocky, you notice a small shadow, duck behind one of these trees.
Liliana kind of narrows her eyes and reaches into her little dark portal and pulls out her whip. Okay. Yeah.
What did Rocky say?
So there's a thing over there. Don't let Oscar kill it.
Right.
I'm gonna immediately start walking.
No, we're gonna take this peacefully.
I mean, I'm gonna have the sword ready. I'm not looking to kill it. I'm just gonna.
Someone there?
Okay, Juxta, would you like to introduce yourself?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Quick.
Never mind, kill it.
All right, you got it.
We are totally gonna Bertrand Bell this guy.
You see, standing behind, probably not even behind, probably in the tree, hanging from the branches, is an elf-looking man. He has very white skin. He's wearing kind of like a bandana on his head, and he's wearing a bandana across his mouth. It's red. I don't know if you would know the elven races, but he is a Shatter Kai elf. He has all dark leathers.
Kai, actually.
No, Kai. Hey, Shatter Key elf.
Dog didn't
And
like
he's
that.
got fine. I'm sorry, dog. Jeez. He's got dark black leathers all down his body. You can see on his back, he's has a really sweet looking katana, and those with a really good perception see that there's like a little skull on the hilt, and there's skull filigree like all around his leathers, and he also has a whip on his side, and he just says, "Wow, didn't expect you to see me so soon."
Oh my god. Oscar's just like, let's see, what did my niece call these? Oh, right, it's an edgelord, I think.
Try hard is the word you're looking for.
Oh,
Kind of emo to me.
Wow,
who are you exactly?
He is going to leap from the branch, do a forward flip down, and land a 3-point stance.
That's bad for your knee. Never mind.
Who am I?
Token. Oh my god.
Who am I? I am the beginning of the end. I am the blackest night.
Oscar's just gonna start walking away. Just like,
I am. Hey! I'm not done yet. I am your best nightmare.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, okay.
Vamir Moldolf.
Oh
I
boy.
am here to slay the abyss.
I'm here to kill chaos.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm confused. We're supposed to fight the nightmares, and you're one of them.
I'm the worst nightmare. I'm the nightmare's nightmare.
Oh, then you're the one we're supposed to kill.
No. That's incorrect.
You're definitely my worst nightmare.
I know. You also, as he starts walking forward, you see that although his skin is very, very pale, he's got, like, the only way you can describe it is, like, eye makeup mascara that just, like, has, like, blood, not blood, but, like, black, just lines streaming down, like, kind of like Sylvanas from World of Warcraft.
Have you been crying?
No, this is how I look.
No, but your makeup is running.
That's because I'm a tortured soul.
Oh.
Darling, we have 2 literal demons in this group.
I know. I could see you guys from a mile away.
That's impressive. And unlikely.
I'm just really aggressively avoiding eye contact.
Are you a dreamer too?
Yes, I am. And he kind of like, he holds, as his hair is kind of like scraggly and covers one eye, and then he just holds his hand up to the hair that's covering the one eye. He's like,
yeah,
I too am a Dreamweaver.
Liliana, please roll a history check for me.
Sure.
Oscar's just looking at his sword like, I can do it. I can do it right now.
That's a 20.
Okay, so you kind of so recalling back to you're scrounging through your memories when he mentions that he too is a Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
And you can't help but faintly recall that there has been, like, since you left left the Starfall tree, there had been like this shadow following y'all, but you just never paid it. You just like never really paid it any mind because like it didn't.
You got the plot relevant sunglasses on.
Yeah.
It didn't seem. They didn't seem to be like hostile.
They weren't a threat. You can say
yeah.
they're not a.
Yeah, they weren't a hostile presence. So you just kind of like, you figured, you know, it was just like a figment of your imagination, but like...
They were actually sleeping inside Rocky's tent the whole time.
Funny you should mention that.
In the tent with the animals that I had accompanying me.
Say what?
I was actually... Say it again?
I said with all my animals, there was not room for a shadow in there.
Oh, actually, I was sleeping on the ceiling. So I was like, kind of like, just like watching you from above.
Not with my perception.
He duct taped himself.
I am very stealthy.
Really?
Liliana will approach, and she's gonna kind of like lean forward to examine his face, getting maybe uncomfortably close.
Maybe get
and
his
she'll
face
just,
full of chest.
yeah, pretty much. And she's just gonna make eye contact with him and be like, "Where are you from, sweetheart?"
I'm from the dream world.
No, you're not. Where are you from normally?
Oh.
Could be a denizen of this world.
No, I'm not from this world.
You just said you were.
He's a dentist?
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, alright, so I am a Dreamweaver. Sorry, that's my, that's the voice I use when I'm talking to the, NPCs. But yeah, I'm actually from Earth as well, so...
Okay, wonderful. And what do you say we call you? Vimir?
Yes, my name is Vermeer Mortal.
Alright, Vermeer Moldal. Moldal. She kind of like gags a little as she tries to say it.
It's Elvish for the Blackest Night.
I don't think it is.
You don't know that. You speak Elvish?
No, I don't, but I read Tolkien.
You said that you're really good at, like, sneaking around and hiding?
That's right.
I don't know, I'm pretty good at, like, finding things. I'm gonna close my eyes, see how well you can hide.
Okay.
We're really playing hide and go seek.
Liliana just glances towards Alexandra with a look of like, what is going on?
I close my eyes.
Okay. Vimir, please roll a stealth check. Rocky, please roll a perception check.
I'm gonna give him 10 seconds to go and hide somewhere.
Oh no! It's a
and
really
then
bad
I
roll.
open my eyes and I whisper, "Okay, come on, let's go while he's hiding." And I start to walk away.
Your passive perception is like 15, right?
It is. Yeah. No, sorry. Passive perception 17. So I see where he is, and I'm just like, come on, let's go before he notices.
Damn, really did roll a 2 and a 3 as the first rolls. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Rocky, well, normally I would be the first to say, yeah, let's just leave. We just found out what happens to us if we die, and I'm not turning down any free help.
He's weird, though. He's probably one of those anime kids.
Ugh. He jumps down from the tree that Rocky was standing under. Okay. And I was watching you from afar, and I could see that you desperately need help.
No.
I don't know if I agree with that, but we... All right, Vimir. You know where we're going?
Yes.
Where?
Fuck, I don't know.
Alright, well, maybe you should start by just being honest.
Okay. What's, I couldn't exactly hear where you guys were going. But I know you're...
Thing?
What?
I think.
Yeah, the snake totem, that's right.
Right, we're going to the Forever Forest.
All right, let's go.
Alexandra, Liliana just like points to her eyes and then points to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all right, let's go.
All right, so y'all, with your new friend in tow, make your way.
Let's not
down
use
the path.
words we don't mean here. Okay?
Yeah, that's a strong word. With our friend trainee in tow.
We forgot to add
with
some
your-
air quotes to that friend.
With our Vimir in tow.
With our new guy in tow.
With the no, he's not guy. With your new Vimir in
What?
tow.
Wow.
With your new Vimir in tow, you make your way down the path, and you notice you know, you just started seeing like the fringe of the forest, and as you get closer, you just started noticing, holy shit, these trees are a lot bigger than you thought they were going to be. Like, I'm talking like
They're tremendously big.
they're
Fuck up, nerd.
like, by the time you get to like the actual forest edge, the tops of the trees, like, you can't kind of like, you can kind of like see them, but like at the same time you can't. Like, it's up there. And getting to the fringe of the forest, you notice there's like a small settlement by one of the edges. And you notice there's like a couple of buildings. There's like an inn, and curiously a stone ring on the in like the center of the settlement, with a crowd of people gathered around it.
Liliana's like looking up at the trees, and she's like, when they said it was the forever forest, I kind of thought it like had been here forever, or maybe it was forever like long. I didn't think it meant forever high.
I mean,
There could be more than one.
Yeah, do you think trees like this sprout up overnight? It's probably been here a long time.
I mean, in this world, maybe they do sprout up overnight.
Well,
Fuck. You're right.
I mean, sometimes things are named something even though they're not really that thing.
I mean,
What if when we enter the forest, we stay here forever?
Stop using that dumb voice.
Sorry.
please be normal.
What if when we enter the forest, we get lost and then we're in it forever?
I guess that would be accurately named then. How big is the village near us, Mel?
Roughly, like the size of like a small village. Like, there's like 4, maybe 5 houses. There's like
a little hamlet.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll go ingratiate ourselves to the locals. Maybe we can find out a little bit about the forest before we go in.
Yeah, maybe don't blow up their trees. And I look towards everyone who had blown up trees.
I think that's everybody.
Pretty much everybody.
I didn't blow up any trees
that we know of.
Okay, well, you just use your normal voice.
I'm sorry. I'll use my normal voice around you, but I have to stay in character when I'm talking to NPCs.
This is going to be a great trip.
Alright, so where are y'all headed off to first?
Liliana's going to make her way towards the village and that circle of stones inside of it.
Yeah, so upon closer inspection, the stone ring looks like it's hewn from one huge like boulder or rock, and carved around the edges are symbols that you don't recognize. And the crowd has been murmuring there, and some of them are kind of like keeping to themselves, but then there's this one guy who's just like, listen, I can't wait any longer. We have to find out what's wrong.
Liliana kind of glances towards him. Something wrong with your rock?
And facing you is a half elf with like light blue hair, and he just kind of like glances over and like, what?
I don't know. Your rock doesn't seem to work.
Something was wrong with your rock. He might be hard of hearing.
This is not my rock.
Got your name on it.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow at y'all and goes like, Are y'all okay?
Don't talk to that one.
I personally think that rock's rock.
Oh God.
What?
Liana,
Okay.
Could you introduce us?
Sorry. My name is Liliana. These are my companions. We got Rocky and Oscar and Alexandra and Vimir.
We're the Dreamweavers.
And we're the Dreamweavers. Yeah.
Are you? And he
So we're
kinda,
told.
he kind of like looks over at y'all and goes like, "Huh."
Yeah, the last
What's that
one
supposed to mean?
they failed, I guess.
I don't know. You guys kind of like look different from the last ones.
In that we're still alive?
Do most Dreamweavers all look the same?
No, it's more like you guys are like varied. Like most.
Yeah, we're very cool, I know.
No, as in varied. As in like y'all are different looking.
So the ones before us all looked similar to each other?
Not necessarily, no, but they didn't they had like this otherworldly presence to them, but they weren't like they looked well without the extra ears or horns or stuff.
Well, they had an otherworldly presence when we met them as well, but probably a little different to what you mean.
Liliana just is nodding sagely.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, this is not my ring. This is the ring to the city. And a few days ago it stopped working. Not
The
even a few days
teleporter?
ago.
Oh
What?
yeah, it's a teleporter?
It's a teleporter?
What?
Like if it's working, will it take us to Provolo City?
No, it
Oh.
won't. It
What does it normally do?
No, it okay, so how I'm assuming that you guys are from around here, right? Like,
Talk to us
you're-
like we're children and we've never seen anything around here.
Okay, so
Talk to them like you.
y'all,
like
but
you're
at the very least, y'all know where you are, all right?
This is
We're
the
by the
Forever
Forever
Forest.
Forest.
Yep, you're by the Forever Forest, and there is a reason why we have our
A smile better suits
Oh
a
my
hero.
fucking god,
What?
Robbie!
Just explain it to us. No, Mel, stay in character. We're
I
playing
hate you
D&D.
so much.
Stay in character, Mel.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
He uses fucking walk on, and I just finished the level 89 dungeon. I'm not okay.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
So y'all are in the Forever Forest, and there's a fucking reason why we have settled out here and not in there. Even though, in there provides a lot more safety as far as wood like we're not out in the open,
What's
okay?
your name? What's your name?
My name? I'm Terrence.
Hello, Terrence. Why is it called the Forever Forest?
Yeah, so when you go in there, the forest changes. It's never a set path.
Amir called it.
And you get lost and you get stuck in there forever. I fucking knew it, you guys! And he points his fingers to everyone.
Yeah, unless you have a guide from the city. And
What city?
hold on, give me a second. The Hanging City.
And this teleport ring will take us there to get a guide?
Well, the idea is you don't have to make the whole trek to there, but you have to have had Jesus Christ. You have to have had made the journey inside at least once.
Oh, so the Hanging City's on the other side of the forest?
No, it's in the center of the forest.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a waypoint marker.
I don't know what these words
I don't know.
are
Do
that
we
you're-
have to go to the city? We just came to fight the nightmares.
And at that, you see the color drain from his face.
Oh no, is he one of the nightmares?
No. He's just scared.
Wait.
Do you know
so,
where they're at?
mm, well, that's kind of a hard thing to answer. They're kind of everywhere, really. And honestly, never seen one until I don't know, like a few days ago. Almost died.
Is there like a snake totem, like a snake statue somewhere?
I don't know about a statue, but if you're, yeah, I mean, I guess. And he jabs a finger at the at the stonework statue. That's flanking the stone ring, and you notice it's of a giant snake.
Maybe
It's just like, oh yeah, there might be a snake totem. Just everyone looks 2 feet to the left, and there's a giant snake statue.
Camera pans slightly to the left.
so. I guess all we have to do then is fix the circle, and maybe everything here will be okay again.
I don't know. I mean, usually what keeps our domain kind of, safe is the world snake. Like this is their territory.
Right.
But
So, how do we go talk to them?
oh, you go meet with one of the keepers. You're gonna want to find the world eater. Can't tell you. I can't really help you with that though.
All right. Well, at least we have an objective.
One of these keepers could.
Say what?
And you're saying one of these keepers could help us find it?
Well, there's a keeper for each. Are you good? Okay. Do you guys know what constellations are?
Yes.
Yeah, like the Big Dipper.
No. What?
Yeah,
No,
there's
I'm
stars
not
in the
talking-
sky.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. Okay, so the constellations are big. Like and he jabs another thumb at the statue and goes, and these are supposed to represent them. Like y'all have seen the Elos, right?
Yup.
On your way here.
No.
Did we? Okay, no, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, and he points towards like a random dog, just running across.
That's
running across the field.
Just running across. That's an Ilus.
We have to catch that.
You call dogs Elos?
No, Ilus. ILLUS.
Elus. Oh, your word for dog. Got it. Okay.
No, it's not just for the dogs. It's for everything that's here.
Oh, so living things are EUs?
Living things that I don't believe are sentient dream creatures? Question mark?
Yeah.
So is Jennifer here in Elus? I point to my dog.
And I don't know because it's not.
I think
all,
you're
like,
a trick question, Rocky.
glitter and I don't know. Like this is a question for the eggheads.
Does EUs extend over to trees and plant life, or is it just animals?
Probably just animals. I don't know. I've never seen.
Are you in Elus?
Never seen a tree
no,
run across the field.
I'm just Terrans.
I don't get it, and I just looked to Lily.
Liliana returns the same look back at you, like, meh.
Okay, so Elus, you know what Elus are at this point. The constellations.
No.
The constellations are
Yes,
the
just
bigger
no.
versions of the Elus, and they are protectors of each of the domains. They all have a domain. They all have a territory they protect.
Oh, and EUs is kind of like a spirit animal.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, but there wasn't a dog statue or a dog pillar or totem.
No,
back
because
at
because
Royal
these
Keep.
no
Because
because
the use for this one, for this domain, which is the forest, is the big snake.
the constellation.
Right.
Because
So
they're
shouldn't the
special. They're
Elus-
special elus. They have responsibilities. They have I don't know.
Okay,
Like they're
so
they're
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 not
they're
all
kind
dogs
of like
then.
they're kind of like our god, I guess. If you can.
Gotcha. Regional deity. Got it.
They're
Okay.
not all dogs. Like if we were to go to like the ram one, would they have a different Elus or would it still be dogs?
No, you'd be talking about the You'd be talking about the eternal spiral at that point. Like the eternal
what?
spiral is not a dog.
Just stares blankly.
The what?
Eternal
All right.
spiral. The ram horns are spiraling. It's the ram.
Okay, there
So
are.
suffice it to say, we all failed the basic basic history of the world. If we want to help this place, which direction should we go?
Yeah, what do we have to go beat up?
Yeah, that's what we're good at.
You have to go. I guess I don't know. Like I guess like best guess you make your way to the Hanging City. I don't
Make it
know.
away.
Try
Making
try
our
to-
way.
Excellent.
Hang
Can
on.
we
hang
hire
on.
a guide to the Hanging City?
Not at the moment because there are no guides. That's why we're kind of stuck here. And
Bummer.
we don't know why that stopped working, and we're trying to figure out.
It seems
Alright,
really.
Let me just click.
It seems inconvenient to have to hire a guide, but you can only find guides within the center of the forever forest.
Yeah,
you
usually
can't
they
get
come
there
through
with
the
all-
ring, but they don't. But they can't because the ring is not working right
The
now.
ring's broken. All right,
So do
so
we
our
go
objective: fix
through
the
the-
ring.
Or
Anyone
do we
good at
just go through
arcane?
or do we just go through the forest to get there ourselves?
We can't. It's the forever forest. We'll get lost.
Yeah, you kind of.
Uh,
If you don't
unless-
have a guide, you best.
All right.
Unless you're really good at tracking and survival.
Let me ask a few follow-up questions. So first off, when did the ring go dark, and did anything happen before it did?
Well, we heard like a roar from like in the forest.
Probably not a great sign.
No, not really. And then, like a couple of days later, the ring stopped working, and we don't know why.
Okay.
But I'm
have
kind of
you
worried
heard-
because
Did you ever did you ever hear this kind of roar before?
And he kind of like goes on for a bit, and just kind of like stroking his chin. Maybe once before.
Can you do it for us?
Can
no. No, don't.
Yeah, what,
Do
where
you
did
know? Do you know what it belongs to?
I? Yeah, the world snake.
Okay.
Okay. So
Snakes
the
don't
world
roar,
snake
but whatever.
probably hurt.
it, yeah.
Was it a friendly roar or a painful roar?
Hard
Why
to tell,
did-
really. Like it was like
if-
a, it was
if
like a,
you-
it was like a loud roar. Like we're talking like shit was shaking roar.
It was a heckin' roar.
It was
If
a
you
heckin' roar,
replicate
but-
it, maybe we could tell if it was like a bad one or not.
Like honestly, the keepers are the best people you can
Okay, so then
We can
follow-up
talk to.
question. Who is the keeper for the snake constellation, and where do we find them?
well, that's one of the problems for this one. Usually
Are they in the Hanging City?
they should be.
He's
Okay.
just gonna go sit down somewhere.
We
What is-
honestly, I can't tell you much asides, their titles. They're kind of
Do you
set
know
that
their
way.
name, or at least the title?
The title, yeah. No, they're she, no, they.
Say
yes.
they.
They're the world eater.
I thought the World Eater was the snake.
No, that's the world snake.
For
my
fuck's
God.
sake.
Terrence, you're very confusing.
Hey, I didn't choose these titles or these constellations. I just live here.
Okay,
I run
so
I
we're
run that
looking-
tavern, and I'm kind of
we're
worried
looking-
for my guy.
Yeah, okay. So to sum up, I think what's happening is we are looking for the World Eater in the Hanging City so that we can get a guide to help us go fight, save, capture the World Serpent. I think that's what it is. So the problem is either A, we have to figure out how to get the ring working, or B, we just fucking find our way through the forest to the city and see what happens.
Yes, I believe those are our two choices: is figure out how to fix the ring, or YOLO and go for it.
This might be a really dumb question, but is the World Eater snake really big?
The snake? Yeah. I mean, I've never seen the full thing, but
Do you see the statue? It's at least that big.
Oh, it's bigger.
Well,
yeah, there
you
was
go.
this one time I think it was like the first time I was there. I
boy.
thought I saw like one big glowing ball, and every time
Snakes
I
don't
moved
have
it moved.
balls.
And I blinked and it was gone. I don't know.
So it's a really fast, really big snake.
Ooh, I don't know what I saw, but
Okay.
I was informed when I got
Oscar's
to the
just gonna like throw up his hands and just start looking at the ring.
Okay. I propose we spend the day trying to fix the ring. If we can't, we stay the night and then go into the forest in the morning.
Well, if you
Right.
need a place to stay, you can
Yes,
stay
we are
at
going
my
to
place.
stay at your inn.
But,
Yeah, we'll stay at the inn.
But
And
wait. Since you're going to the Hanging City, can I ask for a favor?
I mean, if we can get there, sure.
I'm willing to pay.
Yeah, great. What can we do for you?
Okay, so I mentioned my assistant, right?
Yes.
New
Vaguely.
guy started working for me. I sent him to the Hanging City with supplies, and around that time, that was when the ring stopped working, and I'm kind of nervous.
Do you think your assistant had something to do with breaking the ring?
No, he set out to go into the Forever Forest. Like, it was his first time, so he had to go through the whole thing, and I'm just worried, because I don't know if he made it to the Hanging City or not. Sorry, what was that?
Did he bring a guide with him?
Do you have a guide with him?
Yeah, you never go without a guide.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to go without a guide, you realize, right?
What's your assistant's name?
My assistant's name is Faldred. Faldrad.
And what does he look like?
He's yay big, and he kind of sets his arm, like, one hand like way above him. Yellowish skin. What else am I? Oh, yeah, he has
a gift?
Huh?
Like a gift?
He's a Teletubby.
No, he's Dragonborn.
Oh, Dragonborn, okay.
Yeah, he got.
Probably should have led with that part.
Probably. I sorry.
I was picturing Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I may see him with a cart. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, if you can get him back, I'll pay y'all 100 gold.
I know this is probably a dumb question, but does he have to be alive?
Yes.
Preferably.
Okay, just I wasn't sure on the relationship.
Preferably is not a no.
Like, preferably yes, alive. I just want to know what happened to him.
Right. Save if possible, but bring back information. Got it.
I just like to have all my quest notes in order before I accept it.
All right. Let's take some. Yeah.
The writing, is it Sylvan?
Is it Sylvan? No. Actually, what can I? Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh fuck, that's what I'm good at. Let's fail.
Is it in Infernal?
No.
It's
All right.
in Thieves' Cant.
That's a 21.
That is a 21. Okay. Can you read Celestial?
No.
Rocky come over and take a look?
Damn it, where's Iris when you need her?
All right, so coming over and looking, Rocky does speak Celestial.
Okay, so
What?
So around the ring, you notice that it's a simple charm. Well, not charm, but like it's like a saying. Travel through these doors, and may the world snake keep you safe.
All right, so as they're looking at it, Rocky just comes up and peeks over and goes, it says that the world snake will keep us safe if we go through these doors.
Can you open the doors?
I think it means the teleporter.
You can read that? What language is that?
What, you can't?
French.
No, I can't read that.
Oh, no, I don't know, just look at it and I can just see what it says.
Oscar's just gonna go stand in the middle of the circle, see if anything happens.
Slight breeze.
Can I investigate the snake statue?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so upon closer inspection, you notice that there's like a slight shimmering to the statue, and you kind of like notice like with the way the light hits it, it has like this iridescent rainbow to it.
I'll be right back.
And upon closer inspection of the eye, you also notice that it is like a dark, not dark, a vibrant green.
Touch the eye.
You touch the eye, and there's like a whole bunch of people going like, "Hey, get away from there!"
I'm a Dreamweaver. It's okay.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the Oracle herself. Just get down from there before you hurt yourself.
Sent us. I'm fine. What happens when I touch it?
Nothing. It just feels cool to the touch.
How high up am I?
You're like a story high.
I'm gonna backflip off of this thing.
You're gonna what?
Backflip off of this thing onto the ground.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Come on, 1.
That is a dirty 20.
That is another.
Disappointing.
And you make a 3-point landing.
And then I look at him and go, "See, I'm fine."
Liliana claps her hands excitedly. That was so cool.
That was pretty awesome.
Can you do that, Vimir?
Yeah, I did that when I first saw you.
Well, try it. Climb up the statue and do the same thing.
Okay, here I go.
And
Vermeer's gonna climb up the statue.
No. Oh god.
And there's like there's like people just going, "Hey, get down from there."
Relax, this is official Dreamweaver business.
No, it's not. Fuck
Do a
idiot.
flip.
And go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
28.
28. Okay, and you also do a 3-point landing, but for anyone who was counting, you added an extra 3 flips while you were in the air.
Yeah. I stand up and I say, "Yeah, we're cool." And I just hold out my fist for Rocky to bump if he wishes.
I don't.
Vimir just stands
Rocky's
there.
the kind of guy to shake the hand.
But
Liliana's like, "I'm gonna go get a drink in the tavern. You all let me know how this goes with this."
Jennifer
Oscar's
does
gonna go
come up
as
to you,
well.
Vimir, and rubs against your leg.
Also, you don't want a fist bump from Rocky. He's literally of the stone fist. It would hurt a lot.
Your fists are stone.
I mean,
That
if
was
I
out of
hit things,
character.
it feels like it.
Can I see them?
Can I
Yeah,
touch
punch
them?
I just hold him up, and you can see his tattoo. By the way, his dragon tattoo, the fire Like the head ends about the wrist, and so the top of his fist and his fingers are tattooed with flames.
That's so cool.
Thanks. I'm gonna go hang out with Lily. And Rocky runs into the tavern as well.
I'm gonna walk over to Terrence and say, "By the way, what's the name of your tavern?"
It's the Coiled Cobra. Hard to miss.
All right, cool.
They really go with a
Problematic.
theme, don't they?
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna go in the tavern too then. Gonna get crunk.
We gotta fix the stones, or we could all go to the tavern.
Can't fix stones on an empty stomach.
I've got an arcana of +0, so I'm gonna just go inside.
Oh well, if you've got nothing, I don't think we're fixing these stones.
Oscar's gonna, I guess, investigate
Okay.
a bit more. Just, give everything a thorough rundown and see if there's anything he can find.
On the like around the area.
Yes, he'll start on the rocks, in the rocks, around the rocks, and then just sort of go out from there.
Any chance I could athletics these rocks into motion?
Actually,
Yeah, I would say if I can persuade or deceive these rocks to work again, I got you covered.
I'm going to stealth up behind the rocks.
It's because if they can't see you coming, then they'll take you.
I am proficient in Arcana. Can I attempt an Arcana check to see maybe I can understand why they're not working?
Sure.
What if they're just not working because the hanging city's like not there anymore?
It explode.
3.
Oh yeah, nice proficiency, buddy.
Okay, so you yeah, shit, fucking it's rocks. You don't know why. You don't know why they're not working.
It's all rocks to me.
Well, gang.
I gave it an honest attempt. I'm going to get drunk.
Can't understand it. I'm not a rocket scientist.
Does Oscar say that?
Get the fuck up, Oscar.
Yeah, sure.
Was that Oscar or was that Dangus?
That was Dangus.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
it's
inside,
kind of like out of character for Oscar.
as I come
character
up,
for Dangus.
inside, I'm gonna come up to Lily and be like, "This whole stone statue thing is completely stonewalling us."
Yeah. Oh, did you want to learn how to play chess?
It's like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Please
Shut the
stop.
fuck up, Rocky.
It's in his name. He can't help it.
You know, at times like these, I just take the arcane for granted.
Liliana looks over to one of the waitresses like, could you please hurry with that drink?
Please stop! Don't make us gravel.
Schist.
Oh my god. Liliana looks so tired. Rocky, did you want to learn how to play chess?
Sure. I mean, we got one problem to worry about, but I guess we can do something else.
Oh, listen, I know how to play.
Into the forest.
You want to just go into the forest? Well, we should wait till morning and have a full day's light before we go to the forest.
Okay.
Let's here. She starts setting up the board.
Rocky looks around. Does this place look familiar?
I was gonna say, oh gee whiz, this is
Hey,
you must have standardized these.
Hey,
Is this a chain
no
franchise?
It's not the Flounder Pounder. We don't have
You
the
watch a
Flounder.
TV show like Supernatural. Every hotel room is the same room with the chairs shuffled around a little bit.
We actually have to move to a different table now because we have 5 people.
Listen, I didn't have time. Okay.
I mean, well, I'm not quite in the tavern yet. I'm still investigating. So.
All right. Well, I still want a
on that
corner,
chair.
so let's go up here.
All right, so Liliana will set up the chessboard and then start showing Rocky how to play. She's not a great chess player, but she knows the basic rules. But she definitely has to cheat to win at Chess Master.
So can we like, are we doing like wisdom intelligence roll-offs here to see who wins after you teach me how to play?
Yeah, we can do that. Boy, are you going to be disappointed.
You ready?
Yep.
Rochambeau.
What'd you
Wisdom
get?
or intelligence?
I feel like you should be able to pick. Either
Fair
or.
enough.
Intelligence is knowing the gambits and the plays, and wisdom is being able to decipher the best course of action to counteract it.
I've got a 13 in both. It doesn't matter to me.
All right. Well, I just rolled a 14.
Oh, I think she means she's got a 13 score.
Oh, well, roll a d20 and add your mod.
Oh no!
So evenly matched.
Yeah. So I'm like, wait. So
Okay.
did I win?
I think we just stalemated.
No, I got a 14 total.
Oh, you got a 14? Okay. Liliana, yes, you are eventually able to defeat Liliana once you understand the rules. She not does it.
Barely. You've got like
Checkmate.
2 pieces left.
Cool. I like the horse ones.
Yeah, the knights are pretty cool. I'm a fan of the rooks.
Okay. Rocky puts it away.
Hey, talk team.
Yay, team.
So, Vamir.
Yeah, what's up? I'm sorry. Yeah, what's up?
Who's the president in your world? Because we're all from different worlds.
You're all from different worlds?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yep. Sure are. Like apparently where I come from, there's no Batman. Everyone here knows what a Batman is, but I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of the Batman before?
No.
It's fine, he's not that cool anyway.
He doesn't know the Ninja Turtles either, and it bugs me.
Unbelievable.
How do you not know the Ninja Turtles? Oh my gosh.
They don't exist in
Seems
my
like it
world.
might just be you, Rocky.
Yeah, I have a weird world I come from, I guess.
So, I don't know. Vamir, what city are you from? I'm from Chicago.
I'm from, Los Angeles, West Coast. It's pretty
That
sweet.
seems about right.
Insight
Pretty
check.
sweet.
Go ahead.
Never mind. Oh, well, it's a 10, but...
It's a 10? Okay. Vamir, roll the...
I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16. Okay.
Alright, but Robbie knows you're lying, so...
That's fair.
All right. See, you must have come in after us then, or before us?
No, I came in before you, but I kind of scurried up the wall because I didn't want to be seen.
So you came in before us, and then just hid?
Yeah.
Why didn't the
Well-
Dream Lady say anything then?
Yeah, did you meet Wenka?
No. I've just been just kind of hiding.
All right.
I feel like she should have known, though. She,
Yeah, she's
Hana.
pretty big on that.
Hana's, like, all-knowing or something, isn't she?
I mean, yeah, when you think about, I guess if you think about it, she probably knew I was hiding and just, wanted to, not entertain me, but, be like...
Humor
yeah,
you.
sure. Yeah, that's the word, humor, thank you. But I
Alright.
can walk up walls.
That's good. Wait, literally walk up walls, or you can parkour up a wall?
Yes.
Great.
You want to
Oh,
see?
Yep, stand on the
No.
wall.
Okay. Vamir's gonna walk over to the wall, and he starts walking up it like it's like the wall is a floor, and then he keeps on going, and then walks on top of the ceiling, and now he's upside down.
Well, that's a neat trick.
Pretty sweet, huh?
May or may
This
not
has to
hear
go
a
with
clearing of
causing
a
me
throat.
physical pain.
I look around to see who's clearing the throat.
And you see Terrence holding up holding a couple of tankards in his hand, going do you mind?
Oh no.
Climbing things around here.
Yeah, it looked like your walls and ceiling was a little dusty, so I was And he takes out like a little handkerchief and it's like kind of wipes down the wall a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I know y'all are doing a favor for me and all, but I kind of don't want to scare my my patrons away. So if you could not do freaky things, please.
Is there anyone else in here right now?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
There's like a
Right,
couple
right.
of tables just like just kind of like looking up at you now, and it's like, what are you doing? I don't know.
All right.
Fucking
Hey, I've never tried this before. He's gonna try to jump off the ceiling and see what happens.
Juxta, I don't know what you have that's keeping you on the ceiling, but I guarantee you it doesn't affect gravity.
roll an acrobatics check for me. Okay.
24.
Yeah, you managed to do like a flip and land on your feet.
That's cool. I never tried jumping off the ceiling before.
You didn't really
Right.
jump off. You just like fell onto your feet.
It's kind of like falling with style, though.
This chess video is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Oh, is it the chess meme one? Yes, yes, it is.
Oh my god.
All right, well, Vimir, my name.
Like right fucking now.
Okay, what are y'all up to?
Drinking.
Okay. So just taking in the ambience of the tavern. A few people mill in, kind of have like just weary faces, not too much exhausted, but they're kind of like they're haggard, a little haggard looking. And Terrence is doing best he can to just make sure everyone's orders are straight. Everyone got their drinks. And yeah, the general vibe is just we don't know what's going on, but we hope, it gets solved quickly.
Would you say everyone is kind of on edge?
Yes.
Okay. Can I go over to Terrence?
He's like, yeah, I'll be right with your table in a moment. Just give me a
No.
moment.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, if it would help for my room's coverage, I'll perform.
Sure. I mean, we don't really have like a stage for y'all, but
Oh no, I just need a little bit of space. I'm a dancer.
and he kind of like looks you up and down and goes, yeah, sure. Just do it by the counter.
Sure thing.
Do it on the counter.
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably.
we can't have you perform. We don't have a pole.
I don't need such things like as poles.
Wait, no, hold on, I can help. And Rocky jams his spear into the table.
Oh
I
my
was
Oh,
god.
there we go.
Oscar's
All right.
not there. I was making a joke.
That was mahogany.
I'm kidding.
Oh, damn. No, do it.
Yeah, but for real though.
I mean, you've seen him use the spear. You can ask him to borrow it if you want.
Liliana will ask you if she can borrow your spear.
Rocky, do you mind if I borrow your spear?
Sure. He hands it up to you.
She doesn't actually like jam it down into anything, but she is going to utilize it in her dance. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
we'll spend one of my many inspiration.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh my god, look at that nat 20. All right.
Oh, there's the
Yeah,
nat
that's-
20 for my pole dance.
All right, Liliana, go ahead and describe your performance.
So as Liliana walks up, she starts having feelings in her mind of like, why did I say I can do this? I have no idea how to fucking dance. And only once she gets up there does she realize that yes, she fucking does. And she kind of like puts the tip of the lance down towards the ground. And even though she doesn't like bury it in, she's able to adjust her weight around it so that it looks like it's not moving, even as she does move around it. Yeah, it is a very sensual dance. Not, I wouldn't say like blatantly inappropriate, but it is. It's going to draw a lot of anyone who's attracted to women. Your eyes are going to be drawn.
Cover Rocky's eyes.
And drawn to you, they are. The as you start twirling around the lands, a couple of nearby, those near to you, kind of stop talking, like conversing amongst themselves, and just kind of like crane their necks over and goes like, eh. But then they notice that the lance that you carried isn't actually like buried into the floor, and the more they look, the more invested they get, and by the end of your performance, like it feels like all eyes in the room are on you, and Terrence is just kind of like standing there by the counter with like a couple more drinks in his hand, just kind of like trying to fill one, and it's spilling on the floor.
She is not used to having all eyes on her, and she fucking likes it.
Oscar
And-
walks in. I leave you kids alone for 2 seconds, and you're already pole dancing.
Liliana just winks over at him from where she is.
No, that doesn't happen. He's still investigating.
Yeah, and as
Okay.
you walk by the table, you get like you get a couple of hoots and hollers and a few polite claps, and then once that just like starts, then there's just like a an applause for by the time you get to your seat.
Liliana blows a kiss towards the tavern as she goes and sits back down.
And they go like, "Woo! Yeah!"
She'll hand the lance back to Rocky as she sits down, looking exhilarated.
He's not paying attention.
That's for the best.
That was so good.
Thank you. First
How
time.
long? What?
Yeah, I know, right? I went up there and I was like, I don't know how to dance. Turns out I do.
Is that like part of your Dreamweaver powers? Is learning how to dance?
I guess so. I don't really even like talking to people normally, but I'm better at that here too.
And you actually a few minutes pass, like, and Terrence walks over with like a little mug, and inside there's like a gold piece, there's like a few silver pieces, and he hands it to you, Liliana, and goes, I don't know if I know you said you wanted me to cover for that, but these are from the patrons. They really like that, and honestly, thank you for that.
Liliana kind of blushes, but you can't really tell because she's got red skin anyway. And she nods and smiles sweetly. Thank you very much.
And yeah, I was serious about paying y'all 100 gold for the knowing what happened to Valdred.
We're gonna try and find him.
Okay.
How much money is in the mug?
There's like 5 gold in there.
Nice.
And 10 pieces of silver.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oscar,
Yes,
what have you been up to?
I have continued my investigations.
Okay, so you kind of walk around the stone ring. You notice that the architecture is um it's like it's hewn into the rock. Like like it looks like the ring wasn't wasn't constructed with like man-made tools or anything like that. Like it looks like it's been here for like a very long time. And um when as you went around asking townsfolk about it, the pretty much the general consensus is yeah, it's been here. We just settled around it, I guess. um we don't know why it stopped working. This is the first time it happened, and yeah, it kind of poses a huge problem because if it means that this stone ring isn't working, then the one that's at the Hang City probably isn't as well, which kind of hurts both ends of the destinations.
Okay. I guess I'll look at the ring itself. Is there any like markings or something that stand out? Like I don't know, is there somehow a secret arcane button I can push to turn it off and on again?
The desperation button is what he's looking for right now.
Okay, so yeah, after the escapades of Vimir and Rocky, there have since been a couple of guards posted by
I'm
the
not gonna be
ring.
climbing the statue.
Yeah, and they're just kind of like eyeing you and going like, "Hey, oh my God, hi Celtic, thank you for the sub. Who's that inspo going to?" Where the hell was I? Shit.
The guards.
Guards posted by the snake statue.
Yes. So they just kind of like keep an eye on you, Oscar, as you do this. But when you reach out to touch the surface of the ring, they kind of like cross their halberds at you and go like, no touching.
What, am I gonna break it more?
Say, what the fuck? Don't you guys want us to fix it?
We don't want trouble. Please, just keep back, okay?
Tell me you're a Dreamweaver.
I'm trying to fix it.
I'm sure you are, but no fixing this.
Well, yeah, if you don't let anyone try, you're damn right it won't get fixed.
So you
Like,
don't want
listen,
it fixed?
we don't know who you are, but
I'm
no
a
one's allowed
Dreamweaver.
here until, huh?
I'm a Dreamweaver, at least.
Oh, shit. By all means, sir.
Rocky would be
Thank
so
you.
proud right now.
Uh-huh.
I know. It's just like fuck.
And they step down from away from the rig, but like just keeping the crowd
Yes, I know.
away from you.
Okay.
And upon closer inspection, you notice that the ring and the snake statue they look like they're made from the same material.
Yep.
But aside the writing, no real discernible features. The celestial writing, at least.
All right. I will. I guess I'll investigate near the. I won't go in the forest, but I'll go sort of near the edge of the forest to see if I can see anything unusual.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, so first thing you notice as you get closer to the edge, like towards the forest, you kind of notice the general vicinity around you, like kind of like bright and sunny. But as you get closer to the edge of the forest, it feels like the air gets colder and it's like damp. And the light also just kind of like feels like it's not dimmer. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it's filtering from the tops of the trees, but like there's still like a breeze blowing about, but the general feel of this is like it's colder, it's damper. The closer you get to the forest, and curiously enough, you expect for like a forest, right? Like you expect general ambience. There's no ambience at all. You don't hear any moving you don't hear any bird songs, you don't hear any skittering, oh not skittering, chittering from the underbrush or anything like that. Nothing.
Well, I got nothing, so I guess I'm gonna go back into the not into the forest, well, into the tavern.
Ah, well, fuck it. Might as well go in.
And yeah, you find your companions seated on a far corner of the inn.
You just missed the show.
Liliana looks just very excited about it.
I'll take your word for it. I'm just gonna sit down. Just just look lost in thought, I guess.
Were you able to find out anything about the ring?
Nope.
Okay, well, that's about what I expected. Fair enough.
Usually when I go through my my games, usually these quests will like open up later on as we go through the dungeon, so I'm sure the way will present itself soon enough.
What game do you play?
Oh well. There's tons of games that I've played. I've actually been alpha tester for a variety of MMORPGs. I was actually the server first archdruid on World of Warcraft and the Burning Crusade expansion and the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, as well as being part of the very esteemed Moonglade Defense Force in RuneScape.
Oh my god.
And also, I am level 2000 in Phantasy Star Online.
Lily
Just
plays
some of my
Dungeons and Dragons.
I do.
That's a fun one too. You kind of have to have a good group for it, and I never really found a good group in person. So
You don't say.
yeah, I'm more of a online type of guy.
Gotcha. Well, it's cool. Nice to have another gamer in the group.
This conversation, by the way, has already put Oscar to sleep. He is sleeping on this hand.
Oscar falls asleep anyway.
I'm gonna start stacking things on Oscar.
All right, so I think we can safely say we're not going to be able to fix the stone ring, unless any of you know more about the arcane than you let on. So I think we should plan in the morning to leave for and try and take our chances with the forest.
Oh my god. Inspo to the DM, thank you for the sub and the inspo, Dolvik. Let's go.
Oh, Shelter Crow said I get hers, by the way.
Hmm?
Shelter Crow said I get the inspo from her, so.
Aye. Snow level 2000 in PSO.
Was it 2? I'm literally looking it up right now.
Oh my god.
It was level 80? Wow. I swear it's higher.
Alright, so y'all are gonna retire for the night?
Yeah,
I-
Rocky
200! That's
Think
what the
so.
cap was. Okay, sorry.
sets up his camp.
Liliana looks up. Rocky, if you want a room, I'll pay for one for you.
No, that's okay. I have a tent now.
No, here,
Okay.
I kind of feel weird being, like, stalking you guys for a long time, so I
You
could buy
should.
everyone a room.
I earned mine, so don't worry.
And Terrence is just gonna be like, y'all don't need to pay. Y'all are doing me a favor, so it's the least I can do to put the board on the house. Food you gotta pay though. Gotta
Okay,
pay.
that my goat and dog come in too?
So long as they don't ruin the room. Yeah. Are
Yeah,
they...
they're magical, so they don't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Rocky just goes up to his room then.
Okay, hold on. Where the hell are you? Ba. Get over here.
Yeah. Terrence, do you run the coil all by yourself, or do you have waitresses that help you?
Well, not really. You only have, it's only me and Faldred. Here's my new hire. Why?
That's rough. That's rough, buddy. I was just wondering.
It's a
Do you
living.
get a lot of travelers, or is it pretty slow?
There's some days where it's okay. Some days where it's kind of slow. Depends on how many people are traveling to the Hanging City, really.
Well, that's 0 right now. Am I right, guys?
Terrence just like looks
Whoa.
at you with a straight face.
Liliana like ducks her face away.
You got him there, buddy. You got him there.
Right.
Right. Yeah, your rooms are upstairs. Here are the keys. And good luck.
Liliana smiles. Thank you, and she takes her key and goes upstairs.
The rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Woken up,
May as
yes.
well.
Oh, neat.
Oh, there's a map. We're gonna fight.
Dibs.
Alright, and as you retire for the night,
Oh, I'm totally taking the one with the bath. Hell yeah.
I mean, 3 of them have baths. It's funny that the biggest room has the smallest bath.
That's fine.
You had to check.
Mine has a fucking dining table. That's awesome.
as y'all kind of like retire for the
I
night,
guess-
just getting lulled to sleep by the general ambience downstairs. You just kind of notice. Wait, actually, roll a perception check for me, all of you.
Could have done.
No,
Oh,
bad.
no. Why is it never one of the 2 skills I'm trained in?
You only got 2 skills?
Yes. I have an int of 8.
26?
30, 20.
Okay,
8.
so everyone else just kind of like after the day that you've had dealing with those wraiths, Vimir tracking down the tracking down your companions. You just kind of like, as you fall into the covers, you get some rest. Liliana and Rocky, however, can't help but notice at some point in the night the feeling that somebody is watching you.
Like in my room, I feel that.
Mm-hmm. Like it, like the bed is situated like on against like walls, against like a wall. You feel
Right.
you feel it. You feel like the gaze is like coming from there.
The gays are coming.
Stab my bed.
Gays.
Liliana like sits up in bed and kind of like looks around.
Can I investigate on why I feel this way?
Yeah.
I just want to point out that Vamir is sleeping in the bathtub without any clothes on.
Gonna wake up the prune.
Yeah.
My man's gonna be fighting naked and wet.
16 investigation.
That's a 16. Yeah, try as you might as you basically just turn your room over. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Liliana kind of glanced around and it's like, "My queen, is that you?"
And you expect a response, given you pretty much didn't have like any real problems talking to her, but no response. Just that general feeling.
Okay,
Eventually,
if I leave the room, does it feel different?
if you leave the room, does it feel different?
Like I'm not being watched?
No, it's now that you're kind of like aware of it, you can't help but shake off that feeling anymore.
Okay, well.
Liliana also peeks out in the hallway and spots Rocky. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I don't like my room. Something's weird about it.
It's not just your room. I feel it too in mine.
Wanna go stay in Oscar's room?
Oh
I'm gonna knock on Oscar's door. Oscar!
God. Liliana like takes one big step back into her room.
Oscar!
He's fucking out, man.
Oscar! Hey, Oscar!
I don't. He's. I don't think he's waking up.
Turn
She'll
around.
knock
Alex?
gently at Alexander's door. Lexi.
What do you want?
Lily and I can't sleep. Can we stay in your room?
No.
I have cookies.
No.
Do you feel anything weird in your room?
Do I feel anything weird?
Come on, I don't want to have to go stay with Vamir. He's weird.
roll another perception check.
Who?
Alexandra. 16. Okay, so now that they mention it, now you do feel that same gaze in the back of your head.
I open the door. Yeah. Feels a little weird. Have you, found anything?
No.
No, it just something feels like it's watching me.
I'll investigate my room as well.
Okay, go ahead.
I will find nothing.
Find
I
a
tried
bed.
speaking to my lady, but she didn't say anything.
Have you checked downstairs?
Not yet. I'll go peek. She'll go peek downstairs.
I'll go with her.
Okay, so arriving downstairs, it's late in the night, and the few patrons that are here are either drunk, asleep, or are Terrence, who is wiping down tables, putting up chairs for the night. And he goes and looks up at y'all and goes, "Oh, what's can I help you with?"
Sorry, just had a weird feeling like we were being watched.
Yeah, you kind of get used to it.
What do you mean you get
What?
used to it? You feel it too?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just something you kind of deal with around here. It's nothing wrong. Really, like it's supposedly the world snake keeping an eye on you, making sure y'all are safe. Oh.
I didn't feel like this during the day.
It doesn't make me feel safe.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Shouldn't the world snake always be watching? Why is he only watching me while I'm asleep?
I mean, yeah, he's like the world snake is always watching. I guess like you guys are just more aware of it now.
Liliana looks over to Rocky and like seems like, do you think the world snake is Santa Claus?
Who?
No.
You don't have Santa Claus in your world?
Well, I was kidding. You already
Bewildered.
know we're all from the
No.
same world. I was trying to make fun of Amir, but nobody else did it with me.
All right. Well then I'm going back to bed, and I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
sorry.
kind of like grumble.
I thought y'all would have been aware of that. I mean, yeah, we kind of take it for granted. Okay, bye.
Liliana gets back into her room, closes the door, and she undresses to take a bath, and just looks kind of like towards the windows, like perv.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You kind
Hello?
of you kind of cut off. What were you saying?
Sorry, she Liliana like undresses to take a bath because she's not gonna be able to sleep with someone watching her, and she just kind of like glances toward the window, is like perv.
As you look down on your reflection, Liliana, you don't see your face staring back at you.
That's disconcerting.
You see a familiar pair of eyes, familiar pair of wings.
Oh.
Smiling up at you.
She kind of like puts a hand up over her chest. My lady.
Darling, it's nothing. I haven't.
You could have just asked if you wanted to see my titties.
Yeah. Good evening. Do you know who's watching us right now?
And
Besides you?
And she kind of like offers you like an amused smile and goes, "Who do you think?"
Well, we were told the world snake.
They'd be correct. It is
Okay.
the world snake sees all.
Got it. All right. It's a little weird when you're taking a bath.
I'm told you get used to it.
Fair enough. Thank you for the lessons in dancing. I didn't know I could do that.
Well, it was the least I could do after this scrumptious offering you made to me.
She kind of like grimaces. Oh, yeah. That was Are they the former like Dreamweavers, the former us?
The shadows?
Yes.
They're in a way, yes. In a way, no. They're
Okay.
husks of
I
what
hate
they.
gods.
They're husks of what they used to be.
But that's what's gonna happen to me when I die.
If you die. You think I wouldn't safeguard my own champion?
She kind of blushes. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I don't suppose you could show us the way through the forest.
No, unfortunately not. The forest itself has its own rules. Annoying, but it's not a domain I can touch.
Well, and we're gonna just do our best to make our way through tomorrow.
A word of advice.
Please.
Be careful. There are
Maze.
things that lurk amongst the boughs, amongst the trunks, under the underbrushes. Keep your wits about you.
Gotcha. On guard at all times.
Now, were there any other questions that you might pose to me?
She thinks for a moment before letting out a loud sigh. Yeah, just one. Is he all right?
And she kind of like smiles wider. Who do you mean, darling?
The other me.
Oh, and you and and for the first time you see her smile just like fall a bit. Yes, I suppose. Why do you ask?
It's complicated. He's still technically me.
He kept you from the world.
Yeah, he did. I know. Trust me, I'm not a fan. But, you know, he's still me.
Mortals with their feelings.
Yeah, it is our weakness, I'm told.
You know, you're not the first to ask of this. To ask of their counterpart. I don't think you would be the last, but I would have hoped you were different.
Believe me, a part of me wants very much to choke the life out of him.
And yet,
I don't know. Like I say, it's complicated. I haven't quite sorted it all out yet.
aren't you happier?
Yes, infinitely.
Don't you feel better?
Yes, infinitely.
Is the form I gave you not to your satisfaction?
No, it's perfect. It is everything I could have wanted.
Then what use do you have of your former self?
I guess I don't know.
Or is it perhaps lingering affections for this? And she kind of like twirls a finger and thinks. Jade.
Ugh. Yes, Jade.
Pretty girl.
Beautiful.
Yet oh so tragic.
Yeah. Well, she does know how to pick them.
Yet you wish she picked you.
Yeah.
Again, mortals and their feelings.
Yes, my queen.
Well, maybe it shouldn't keep you from indulging yourself. Again, I just wanted to check up on my champion. Make sure she's doing well. Answer any questions she might have. And thank her for her latest offering.
Of course, my queen. I
Do
will,
keep it up.
of course. And I will take your advice to heart when we travel to the forest tomorrow.
Good. safe. And a ripple descends on the water surface, and you're once again blinking back up at your own reflection.
He kind of like just sinks down into the water.
All right, Rocky, what are you doing?
He waits a while after Lily goes upstairs, and then kind of heads back up. Just kind of stands in the hallway for a while, and then with the dream that they had the other night combined with the weird world snake is watching, he's just gonna go back downstairs, pull out his chess set, and play against himself and not go to sleep.
Okay. At some point, Terrence does come over with like a hot mug of some liquid and goes, "Penny for your thoughts?"
Learn how to play chess. Do you know how to play?
And he kind of looks at the board and with like a blank face and goes, no, not really.
Okay.
Sorry, kid. You can't help but notice that you having trouble sleeping. Something wrong with your room?
You told me there's a giant snake watching us.
Fair enough to
A
be
very
honest.
reasonable answer.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be, supposed to make you feel safe, but I guess, yeah, I can kind of see why, I guess it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's okay. I got my dog and my goat. This is Jennifer and Philip, by the way.
And he reaches
Goat
a
just
paw,
bleats at him.
He reaches,
Ah!
he reaches a hand out to wait, hold on. Which one was
dog.
which?
Jennifer's the dog. Philip's
Jennifer is
the
the dog. Okay. He reaches out a hand to Jennifer, and Jennifer in turn puts a paw on his hand and goes,
They're gonna disappear in a few hours.
"Oh, is that normal for them?"
Yeah, I think so. I can bring them back though.
Oh,
Probably. It's
Okay.
random.
so you can't help but feel like you're kind of troubled about something.
Giant snake thing.
No, asides that.
Well, yeah, we're the Dreamweavers. We have to like go and save everything.
And
We're going into the Forgotten Forest tomorrow, so it's
Forever
kind
Forest.
of, Forever Forest, and it's kind of stressful.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you folk, but
Also, between you and me, that Vamir guy isn't part of us. He literally just showed up, like, on our way here in the middle of the forest after we, like, beat up some ghosts. He's
oh,
really weird.
like,
Like, if he's really one of the Dreamweavers, why wasn't he there when Pana, the Dream Oracle, like, summoned us? Why didn't she mention him? I don't trust it.
and he kind of like pulls up a chair next to you.
Want to learn to play?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know how to play, but I'm going to try to remember what Lily taught me earlier.
Okay.
And he tries to teach him, but he only remembers what the knights are called. All the other ones is like this tower piece and these soldiers up here. And he remembers the king and the queen. And
The pointy boy.
Yeah, this weird pointy thing with like a cut in it and like a ball on top. It kind of looks a little bit like a nipple, so we're going to call them the nipple towers.
The nipple towers.
Yep. And then he just tries to teach him how to play.
Okay. And he's just like, oh wait, so the pawn moves how many spaces? Like
The
wait.
soldier, it can go 2 to start or just 1 afterwards, and then it can attack diagonal.
Oh wait, why can't they attack like anything in front of them?
I don't know.
Why can they only attack a diagonal?
I think they can attack things in front of them.
Rocky just thinks Lily was lying about the rules.
He just doesn't remember. None of it makes sense. He's like, okay, we'll just do this. We'll just play checkers, okay? They're all
Played
the same
on
pieces.
Pasan.
Checkers, I do know how to play.
They play checkers with chess pieces.
Castle, your king.
And eventually, a couple of hours pass like this, and Terrence also claps a hand against your back, gives your animal companions a ruffle on their head, and goes, try and get some sleep, all right? Sounds to me like you got a long day ahead of you.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And before you set out, make sure you eat something. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And he's gonna go behind the counter and disappear in the door.
Then after he leaves, both Jessica and Philip vanish, and Rocky just left there by himself for the rest of the night.
All right.
Should I roll a con save to see if I'm exhausted?
Yep.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Plus
despite
2.
Staying up all night, you don't feel as tired as you feel like you should be.
Isn't Rocky's first sleepless night.
And so morning arrives, and most of you wake up to the smell of something fragrant wafting from downstairs. So what do y'all do?
Crawling downstairs like a fucking goblin.
Lily looks really tired as she wakes up.
You Alexandra, you pass by Rocky, who's sitting up against one of the tables
Playing
out in the
chess
hallway.
against
Have you been here all night?
No, I got up early. Also, he reaches into his bag of tricks and pulls out 3 flump things. Why do I only have 2? Oh, there it is. And throws all of them on the ground, and they turn into Professor Thaddeus, Jessica, and another Jessica.
Wait,
I thought
So
her
it
name was
makes
Jennifer.
I was gonna say
Jennifer!
Okay.
Jennifer. There's 2 Jennifers?
Okay.
Okay, you're Jessica.
Okay, so Jessica and Jennifer.
Yep.
And Major
And then
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus and Major Thaddeus is on my shoulder.
As Liliana comes downstairs, she's like, "Oh, Major Thaddeus is back."
Yeah, and this new Jennifer is actually named Jessica.
A few other patrons who had rooms start coming out of their rooms, making their way to downstairs.
Making their way. My boy.
And what do y'all do?
Liliana sits down for breakfast, and she looks less enthused than she did the prior morning. She looks more thoughtful today.
Terrence sets down a plate of various meats, couple of eggs, and some fresh bread.
Liliana takes a much smaller plate than she did yesterday, having learned her lesson.
Face down in the plate. Get that food in me.
Oh, y'all can heal up to full. This is a long rest.
Yeah.
I was already at full.
For me.
Vimir comes down, and he is wearing a pink onesie and is also sopping wet.
What the fuck are you doing?
What happened to you?
What? What's wrong?
Why are you all wet?
Why are you dressed like that?
These are my sleeping clothes, and I slept in the tub. I was a waterbed.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
What? You never slept in a?
A
You never slept in
bathtub?
a
No, I've
waterbed
never-
before?
No, I've never slept in a bathtub before.
It's really comfy. You should try it.
Terrence
Oh
just
my
makes
God.
a face at you and goes like, Christ.
But you're all pruny now, right?
What did you do when the water got cold?
Vamir just kind of takes his hair back from his one eye, so he stares directly at
Oh God, no.
Liliana's like, "Oh, you make it warm again."
Liliana visibly gags. Ah.
God damn
Classic.
it! I
No,
just
of course.
cleaned those floors.
No, I'm
Ah!
just joking. Of course, you have a blanket and the water with you.
What?
What?
That's not how being warm works.
Excuse me, miss. Have you ever laid down in a bathtub and then put a towel over you, drenched in the water? Have you tried this?
No, because I'm not an idiot.
Well, then I'll have you know, it works.
Liliana gets up and moves to the next table over and sits down to eat.
Rocky follows.
Yeah.
I hope there is someone at that table so she could be like, "Hi, I'm joining you guys now."
You're my new friends. Very important criteria. Do you sleep in the bath?
Yeah,
Gosh, I really don't
several
like my
people
pink
will
onesie.
In for breakfast. A couple of the drunk patrons are either waking up or are being woken up via cold bucket to the face, and stern finger being jabbed to the door by Terrence. I was like, y'all need to go.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
But I have a room here.
Say,
Liliana is gonna.
well, if you have a
Or
room
did
in
Oscar
here-
come down?
Did Oscar come down?
Oscar will eventually come down.
Okay.
With
Yo,
the
old people are
same,
supposed to wake up early. What the fuck?
with the same "do not fucking talk to me" energy.
Great. So seeing that energy, she's gonna look and said to Alexandra and to Rocky, "Can I ask you guys' advice on something?
Sure.
If she seems to take a long moment to think about how to word this question. If someone who had done really wrong by you was being tortured, what would you do? Purely hypothetical.
Well, personally, don't like the concept of torture much, so
No, me neither. I'm not a fan.
wouldn't really just let it happen.
Rocky?
Huh?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's a really specific question. What are you talking about?
Do we have to save somebody?
No, someone I know, I think is being hurt, and I kind of hate them a lot.
Do they deserve it? I mean, that's a tough
Yeah.
question. I mean, did
The look,
they
the look
do
on her-
something bad?
she nods. Yes, they did something very bad.
Is them being hurt gonna fix that?
No.
Yeah, it's bad then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like people getting hurt, even if they did bad things.
Liliana just kind of nods, considering your words.
How are you supposed to get better if stuff like that keeps happening? Sometimes it just makes people want to be worse.
She nods. Fair point.
I'm gonna go outside, and he picks up some bacon off the table and heads outside with Jennifer, Jessica, and Major Thaddeus.
Liliana just kind of slumps back in her chair.
So what's going on?
She looks to you. Have you... This might be a stupid question. You haven't seen your real world self here, have you?
Like with me? No.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't in the same room as them, but I saw them.
No. I mean, I had a dream about them, but I was them.
Yeah, I had a dream too, but I was, well, not them. I saw them, and they were being hurt, and yeah,
Where?
I don't know exactly where.
Well, then how did you see them?
In a mirror, I was talking with my queen.
Oh. What
Yeah.
does that mean exactly?
Oh, right. So when y'all came here, I know y'all just showed up. I met with someone else first, and they're the one who actually, she kind of motions herself, changed me, made me look like this. Um, but sometimes they talk to me, and while we were talking, she was uh, hurting my other self.
Did you make some kind of deal?
She kind of rubs her neck. Yeah, something like that. She is legitimately like just touching the choker around her neck. Yeah.
What kind of deal?
Uh, in exchange for my service, I would be given a form that matches my soul.
So, like, why is your other self still around?
Yeah, that's a really strong question that I don't know.
Did she like change your body with someone else's?
I don't I don't think so. Uh, it's
Because if
my
it
other
would sort
self.
of imply that if you could still see the other body, it still exists.
Yeah, I think it's
Which
another
implies
part of my
that's not
soul.
okay.
It I have something of a complicated relationship with that part of me.
Apparently. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one.
She nods. Yeah, I didn't think so, but she grabs a really big mug of coffee and just starts to drink.
Oscar, thoughts?
He just grunts.
Insightful as always.
Liliana glances over to Vimir. All right, but I want you to know before I ask, I'm stealing myself. You have any thoughts?
Oh, I'm sorry. When you moved the table, I thought that I wasn't part of the conversation, so.
Liliana's head just thunks on the table.
Well, just it's a good thing I was eavesdropping, so.
Of course.
I don't. Do you like yourself better as you are now, or do you?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Do you wish you were the way you were before?
I would sooner die than go back to that.
Well, then I think you have your answer.
Fair point.
All right. And as you eat your breakfast and just in relative silence, some of y'all deep in thought, some of y'all feeling a little distracted, and some of y'all just flat out not a morning person. Terrence comes over and goes, "Oh, I don't know if y'all got your supplies or got anything you need, but yeah, do y'all need anything?"
Just some rations. Yeah.
Like, y'all got your equipment sorted? I don't know. Like,
Oh yeah, we're ready for a fight.
okay. Well, if you need extra supplies, the Emporium's just down that way.
You guys have a link to the Emporium too?
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow at that and goes like, what do you mean, Link? Emporium's always been there.
She kind of blinks like, oh. Okay.
Hard
Sure.
to miss it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? She's gonna go to the Emporium.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Nope, that's starting to sound like eldritch shit that I don't want to get involved in.
Y'all up to some weird shit.
All right, so Liliana, you head down to the Emporium. Vimir?
Yeah, let's go and see what there is.
All right.
Does it look just like the Emporium in the first city?
So you head down to the Emporium. Hard to miss it from from its telltale a myriad of colors. The fabrics of cloth just lazily waving in the breeze. And as you step inside, well, not step inside, but like as you pass through the gates. Yes, it looks different yet the same. Like it's hard to tell really. Hold on. Why is it not? Oops.
Mostly because it's all black.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It does look like it. I
Dark
remember
AF.
it.
Hold on.
I can't see. Mom, I'm scared.
You just hear someone trip over a cart and go, "Ow!"
That's my
Red
bad.
Serpent, turn the lights on.
Hold on. Shit. Why is that not going? Is that better?
No.
Shit. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, and you find yourselves in the eccentric Emporium. And can't help but notice there's like a lot more trees around.
She kind of looks around like, "Oh, yeah."
Did they grow back that quickly?
No, it just seems to travel with us, or maybe it's everywhere at the same time.
Maybe
Is
it's
the,
nowhere.
She looks at you and grabs you, takes you by the ear, and pulls you over towards the fortune teller.
And you see Linner in there.
Sit.
What?
She looks at you. Sit.
Vamir obediently sits down.
Good boy. And she puts a gold coin down on the stall and looks to the lady and says, "Tell me his fortune."
And she kind of like smiles at you and looks up. I cannot tell you.
Okay, tell him his fortune.
And she casts like a knowing gaze at you, Vimir. Do you consent?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. And she She moves a sleeve over to your over to the gold coin. It disappears. And she sets her hands on the glass ball in front of her. Come, see what I see. And she motions for you to look over to the glass ball.
Okay. Vamir is just gonna look over in the glass ball. Kind of gives Liliana like a confused look, like fuck, but does so.
Liliana just watches, her face unflinching.
Okay, and you see in front of you a cloud. As it clears, you see sheer cliffs, and among those that cliff side, you see pockets. You find yourself nestled in one of those pockets, holding up a sword with Liliana and Alexandra on your feet, arms wrapped around either side of your on either leg.
Hey, wait, what?
And as you hold the sword up triumphantly, a landslide, well, not a landslide, but a rock slide begins. And clattering into view is the torso of a woman. And she looks at you with a piercing gaze and smiles wide. And the torso raises higher, until you can see that it's connected to a giant scorpion with pincers snapping at you, and a tail poised to strike. And you see your mouth move. An open scream, a silent scream. And the clouds begin to obscure your vision. And until you can't see anything else in the glass ball, besides the swirling mist.
That was super weird. What was that?
Your fortune.
Aren't fortunes supposed to like answer questions? That just brought more questions.
Did it? Or do you just not understand what the answer is?
Yeah, that's why I have more questions, because I didn't understand.
And that is not up to me. You must answer your own questions.
Fucking gods and fortune tellers, man.
Vamir's gonna look over to Liliana. Did you see that?
No. All I saw was smoke.
You didn't.
Yeah, as far
It was-
as you could tell, Liliana, all you could see was smoke.
Why? What did you see?
I was on like a hill or a cliffside, and like I was like being super awesome with my super awesome sword, Death's Knell, and you were there, and Alexandra was there, but you were like gripping on my legs, and you like it was pretty awesome that you wanted me so hot and stuff. But like
Liliana's eyes narrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is what,
Across the
swear I'm not-
city, I suddenly feel violently ill.
I know, it was weird. It was so weird. And then there was this other chick there, and but she was like pretty hot too. But then she was still like her body was like a scorpion, and she had like pinchers in a tail, and I was still actually a little hot, so I'm a little conflicted. And then that's it. What do you think it means?
She kind of like looks at you. Does a woman with a scorpion's body mean anything to you?
He just stops and thinks and looks up and thinks really hard. I don't think so.
Well, if you saw myself and Lexi clinging onto you, clearly you saw your dreams.
I mean, come on. Pretty great.
Well,
It was clear. It was clear that I had just won some kind of epic battle because I was standing triumphantly.
Do you only stand triumphantly with a sword when you win a battle?
I mean, do you not?
You strike me as someone who probably poses with their sword on the regs.
Definitely
Okay.
a sword owner.
Yeah, okay. You're not wrong, but also like you could tell you have to read between the lines, right?
Yeah, I got a question for you. Just in the real world, how many unsharpened katanas do you have mounted on your wall? And is it more than 5?
Do you have a letter opener?
Hey.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get a paper cut, but that's okay. Look, it's really cool. Okay,
You know
I
what?
got
It is.
I have Frostmourne on my wall. It's an exact replica of the Lich Kings. Okay.
What a fucking tweet!
Like, if you swing that thing, it'll do some real damage.
I bet you it'll break at the hilt.
No, trust me, I tried. I had this like big water jug, like a milk jug, but I filled it with water, and I slashed at it. Like, I mean, the jug kind of bent a little bit, but then it punctured. It was so cool.
Fucking tweet.
Liliana gives you a look that suggests that she isn't certain whether you're playing a character or not. She worries in her mind that maybe she's the one being played.
Lady.
My lady.
And she looks to Linaran, and she puts another gold coin down on the table. What can you tell me about the name Zinevray?
And at that, she kind of you see an ear twitch at that, and goes, "Where have you heard that name?"
She's gonna point to the choker around her neck. She bequeathed this to me.
You've spoken.
Just recently, as a matter of fact, yes.
And she places a finger on your gold coin and moves it back to you. Then I cannot tell you more.
You can't or you won't?
Which one do you think?
I suspect you won't.
And she offers you a smile as a reply.
She takes the coin back up into her hands.
Vamiro put a gold coin down and slide it to Linaran and say, I don't know anything about that name. Can you tell me?
No. And she slides the coin back to you.
Damn it.
Liliana gives you a look, a grateful look, like, I appreciate the effort.
Oh, sorry, that was for my own benefit. Who's Zinare?
Zinevray is my queen.
You have a queen?
Yes, she is queen of the succubi.
You're a succubi?
Sort of. I'm a champion for them.
So
Kind of
do
like
you
looks
like?
herself over, like, come on, really?
It's just
I
the
mean-
wrong guy to admit that to.
So like, when you like do it with a person, do they die afterwards?
Historically speaking, no.
Huh.
Would you prefer it if they did?
Well, I mean, back in my world, like when you succubi, like does it with with people, then they drain their life force and then they die. So
Are you saying that succubi exists back in your world?
I mean, not exist, but in the games that I play, yeah, they exist and they're evil creatures and you have to kill them and stuff. And
Do you wish to kill me?
I mean, no, you're a Dreamweaver. I'm just saying, they're mobs and you have to kill them and you get XP for it.
Yes. And am I a mob? And would you get XP if you killed me?
I mean, I don't know how the PvP works in this world, but I mean, possibly. I mean, it's like you also fight bears and bats and stuff too, so it's not like it's a bad thing.
My point is, clearly some things are different in this world. Yes, I serve the queen of the succubi. I suppose technically that makes me one. No, I don't believe I kill people if I have sex with them.
Have you
Unless
tried?
you want to die afterwards.
No, I have not tried yet. Don't you dare ask what I think you're about to ask.
No, not that. I was just thinking, if you're the queen's champion, the queen is the queen of the succubi, but you haven't had sex with anyone yet? Does that make you a bad champion?
What?
Can she punch him square in the face?
Yeah, go ahead, make an attack roll. Vimir,
Spending
roll
inspiration.
to dodge. Actually, what's your AC?
Technically 15, because Vamir is still wearing his pink onesie.
Oh God. He went into public in his pink onesie. What a fucking nerd.
Good news is I don't have a great roll for an unarmed attack.
Man, it hasn't even been a session yet, and we're coming up with a very long list of crimes Veneer has made in his life.
All right, 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Yep. Yep, Lillian, you punch him square in the face.
Ah!
Damage.
Roll
I
for
mean-
damage.
She just storms off.
I didn't mean it's bad. This is my first interaction with a succubus, just so you know.
Clearly, she calls back.
I look over at Linnered and I'm like, I give a look of what? Did I say something wrong? What?
And she just offers the same smile in return.
When Liliana returns Alexandra, she looks pissed off.
So how'd it go?
He's a fucking idiot.
I knew that, but go on.
She'll give Lexi a general rundown of what happened, including that she clocked him in
I'm
the face.
practically on the floor laughing.
Yes, it's hilarious.
Oh, what a fucking nerd. I'm gonna give him a wedgie when he comes back.
Liliana looks at you and says, I will pay you 10 gold to do it.
Eventually, Vamir will return the way they came, I guess.
Alright.
You want me to roll for a wedgie?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
What do
Make
you
it-
what do you want me
what
to
do
roll?
I Hold on. I guess make an attack roll.
Sounds good.
It's a grapple, so you could have her roll athletics.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
Tight.
do a grapple.
We're definitely busting the inspiration out for this bad boy.
All right, so grapple, so that I would roll acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Nope.
Damn.
No, Vimir, with your senses honed from the many hours you've spent playing video games, you can
I've
tell-
been
Already
here
wedgies.
before.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
You can
If I can dodge 4 bullies in the hall, I can dodge you.
you can
My
sense
wedgie
the
sense is tingling.
bloodlust emanating from a source, and you manage to evade the hand that would have given you one of the worst wedgies in your life.
Clear wedgie.
Nuke.
You get away this time.
You won't know when, but you'll know why.
One of these days.
All right, and honestly, with that, we'll end the session there. I don't want to go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just write something down.
Give Juxta wedgie.
No, I have to set something up.
I better get some progression XP for that. Milestone right there.
Do we level up? Do we all level up for dunking on Vimir?
No.
But it was such a startling display of teamwork.
For the first time, the party agreed on something.
New guy's a fucking
Fucking
nerd.
dweeb.
Poor Vermeer. He's just trying to help. He's a cool dude. He's a Dreamweaver too.
You know, I believe that Vermeer believes he's a cool dude.
No,
I'm a lot cooler online.
He's not a God. He's not a Dreamweaver. He's a
You didn't hear the genuine just.
He's not a Dreamweaver. He's a dweeb weemer.
Dweeb weenie.
I think you want that hospital. Weenie Hut Generals.
No, that one.
Super weenie hut general.
All right, give me all right, so with that we're going to end the session there, and next time hopefully we venture into the Forever Forest and find out
Thank you,
what the fuck is
Mel.
up.
For sure, my favorite part was going to the Emporium.
Big agree.
My favorite part before that moment was definitely another awkward ass conversation with my patron, but that moment just trumped it.
Yeah.
That was so
my
fun.
God. I fucking love Vimir. Like, as a character, I fucking love him. I'm sitting here like, oh my God. This is it. I played like an exact character like this.
You really did, yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh no.
Oh yeah, was that during the was that the Three Kingdoms?
Yeah, it was the Three Kingdoms one.
Yeah.
I named him.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right. Fucking Issei Kai. Fucking name I forgot.
I love him. He's my boy. Single-handedly turned the entire Chinese army into like JoJo fucking loving dweebs, to the point their coded messages were references to JoJo.
Vimir is the sort of person who, like, while they're playing World of Warcraft on their PC, they have another account just for farming stuff, and they have that on their laptop. So when they have to go to the bathroom, they take the laptop into the bathroom to farm while they go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Vamir actually has 2 different accounts, so he has a healer following behind him, so he can just never stop farming.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Amir,
I'm all
Amir,
40
every
people in the
GD
raid
cube.
simultaneously.
Yeah, every GD cube, Amir tries to submit new speedrun categories that no one wants to watch.
Oh gosh!
All
Look,
right.
guys, any percent run of Little Nemo the Dream Master is totally legit.
Look, and you just immediately just like zoop straight through the walls to the end. Look, that was legit.
Listen, every time I run it on stream, I've got the most people I ever have.
The most
Three.
categories ever seen as well.
Oh my god. Okay.
It doubles my view count. 0 times 2 is still 0.
Hey guys, check out my blindfolded run. Just
Definitely does a
the
blindfolded run.
recording.
He does a blindfolded run, but you can clearly see him peeking the entire time.
Just
No, 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 that's the
recording.
thing,
What
that's
he's
the thing.
pushing doesn't match up even a little bit with what he's doing.
Or he's got like an he's got like a stream avatar, but he just puts the blindfold over the avatar, not himself.
That's good.
Literally, if I did this, where are they?
Oh
Look,
yeah.
I can't see shit. Blindfolded.
Why don't you have those glasses on all the time? That cat is one cool cat.
Just
They
deal with
blend
it.
in too much.
Oh my god.
By the way, Juxta, I love that you have like the like Sylvanas like ink stains coming out of your eyes, because I feel like you did that just to try to like dare me after making Iris to try and call you out on it.
No, actually, I just went through Hero Forge and I saw that, and I was just like, yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
the one.
That's the one he would pick.
Leaping monster energy eyeballs.
I love, and you're absolutely the kind of person who's like, I'm gonna have like a Western style set of armor and then a katana.
That's what my avatar wears, okay?
Is that all right? Okay.
He's also got an Indiana
Love
Jones whip.
40K.
You can't see it in the token, but he has a cape and it's super awesome and tattered, just like his soul.
He refers to his katana as Patana.
Do you have the cursed black dragon's arm?
My
He's
blade
going to his
guides
fucking
me.
Chunibyo face. Oh my god.
My blade guides me. It is my very soul.
I can't wait till we get in combat, because I have no doubt that he's going to shout like Crimson Moonstrike before he attacks.
Your soul is forfeit.
Okay, no mercy, Percy. Oh my god. Alright, it's getting fucking late and we have a raid to send out. Thank you to my Dreamweavers for another wonderful session. Oh my god, my face fucking hurts.
Every single session, Oscar just face palms a little bit harder.
I'm so mad.